So we just discussed several different techniques and ways to manipulate our filler metal. We had our thumb push, our upper finger pull, and then our lower finger pull. All are acceptable techniques. See what works for you the best. I recommend run through each of those 5 times minimum, all the way through the wire, feeding it down, just to see what you like best. Then we can come to our template, and we will use our template sticker to help get us a little bit more comfortable with feeding. So what I recommend is for the first exercise, let's make it a little easier. We won't make it quite so hard. We'll rest the end of our filler wire onto the sticker itself, our material. That'll help give us a little bit of stability and make it a little easier. So I'm gonna start off just right at the end of my template sticker, and I'll place my wire, and all I'm gonna do is very slowly, very carefully. It's not about speed. The speed will come. Getting comfortable with the movements and getting comfortable controlling everything. That's what's important. Do not worry about trying to fly down, your sticker doing this exercise. I would rather you go a little bit more slowly and just get used to everything. So we're starting right at the front. I'm gonna get in line. My 2 guidelines right here, I'm gonna stay between them. It'll act as the boundary of my puddle, what my puddle boundary would be. And I'm gonna rest it, and then just very slowly and comfortably, I'm just moving it down bit by bit. I'm touching each of these lines, kind of the middle part of the zigzag pattern. I'm hitting to each one, just very slowly, in control. I'm just moving it down, touching each one, moving on. Now, for our next exercise, it's gonna be basically the same thing, very similar. We're gonna make it a little bit harder though. Instead of resting that wire and having all of that control with the stability, we're gonna raise it up ever so slightly off of our sticker. And we're gonna move it down, trying to just barely hover it above the spots how we were earlier, except we were making contact earlier. So I'll come up to it, get nice and comfortable. I'm not touching, I'm slightly above. And I'm just gonna slowly move it down, bit by bit. Still staying over the same areas and same markings. I'm taking my time, I'm in control. I'm just getting used to controlling and manipulating this wire and just barely moving it down.